On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what a guan. A blessed and wonderful Monday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So my peeps, we are going to kick it off this evening with a rather sad story, where the police over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division in Spanish Town is now trying to ascertain the identity of a man whose body was found with his left hand severed. It is stated by the police that about 6:30 a.m., passers-by doing their routine jogging in the morning stumbled upon the body near the Ensom City Community Center in Spanish Town. It is also stated that the police was summoned by the residents, and upon their arrival, they stated that they observed the body laying face down. It also had on a pair of Puma sneakers. The police stated that they have not yet ascertained the reason for this brutal slaying of this young man. Well, On The Spot News Media at this time is with great regret to bring to you the deceased. Now on your screen is the deceased person, but first let me take time out to offer my most sincere condolences to the bereaved family. He is identified as Jaydon McKenzie in his early 20s. Now, information reaching the On The Spot News Media newsroom is that he was driving along the roadway in Ensom City and saw a vehicle approaching him slowly in a suspicious manner. He was very much concerned and told a friend that over the phone. So basically, he was having a telephone conversation with a friend when he saw the suspicious vehicle approaching him. He, however, told that friend on the phone that he is going to make haste and leave this area as this vehicle is moving really suspicious and he has concerns about it. And right there and then, he ended the last conversation that he had. He is also said to be a past student of the Kingston College High School. He is also said to be by residents who know of him as a really quiet person, and persons are in awe and in shock right now as to why this young man's life was taken in such a brutal and horrific manner. So anyone having any information surrounding the loss of life of Jaydon McKenzie, please reach out to the Spanish Town Police and furnish them with that information. We cannot continue to allow our young men's life to be taken by criminal hoodlums who continue to wreak havoc on us, the regular members of Chan Public. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to the police, reach out to On The Spot News Media or any like-minded blogger and give us the information, and we will definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities. Yeah man, so anyway my peeps, make we move on. Now me have a video clip for you my peeps of some little hungry belly boy. May I tell you say the silly season, as some would say, has started, and you know say as Christmas approaches, these criminal elements will continue to increase their spate of robberies right across Jamaica. So make me show you know this brazen daylight robbery as these criminal elements unleash their wrath upon members of Chan Public. Some of them criminal here, me see a comment in our comment section on social media, and it definitely makes sense. Some of them should have definitely get dashed away in a condom. Yeah man, and I said that without any apology. Well said, that commentator. But anyway, make we continue. Now on your screen, as you can see, is the robbery in full flight. So the men brandishing guns held up and robbed a cashier in a store in Maypen, Clarendon yesterday. So reports reaching on the Spot News Media is that about 11 a.m. two men entered a grocery store and demanded that the cashier emptied the cash register and hand over all cash to him, including the coins. She complied and gave the men over $80,000 in cash and coin. On exiting, the men also grabbed a female customer's handbag before making good their escape in a waiting motor vehicle. Now, my peeps, we can definitely identify them two old dirty kind of boy. So please, members of John Public, knowing the whereabouts of these criminal elements, please make haste and report them to the nearest police station. Yeah, man. And as always, if you not trust the police, pass on the information to On The Spot News Media or any like-minded blogger, and we will definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. So over there in the second most murderous police division, we definitely talk about the Westmorland Police Division for sure. Two elderly returning residents were robbed of a licensed firearm, a shotgun and over $300,000 in cash when four old dirty criminal elements from that era entered their place of residence at Tarrington District in Savannah and held them up at gunpoint. All of this took place early this morning. We are talking about Monday. So according to the police report, the 78-year-old man and his 79-year-old wife were at home sitting in their backyards shortly after midnight when they were confronted by the armed criminal elements wearing masks. The criminal elements then reportedly tied up the elderly man and proceeded to rob him of his licensed .38 Smith & Wesson revolver along with 12.38 rounds, his Remington 12-gauge shotgun along with 5 12-gauge cartridges, both valuing a whopping $270,000, was also stolen. The men then ransacked the house that belonged to the couple and robbed them of cash amounting to over $300,000. The criminal elements later escaped through a grill at the side of the house, which was observed to be the point of entry, the police report stated. Now, my peeps, I am most definitely happy that no life was lost in that robbery. They spared the lives of the elderly. But my peeps, two strap, they out there on the road, added to the arsenal of these criminal elements. Now anyone knowing the whereabouts of these criminal elements, please make the police them know, because them two strap there can definitely be the detriment of you or me or somebody close to us. So if you don't know something, please, On The Spot News Media, beg you, say something. Yeah, man, make the necessary effort to contact the police about these criminal elements' whereabouts. So anyway, my peeps, make we continue. So still in the parish of Westmorland, a man end up get caught up and lose him 3 pints courtesy of the old dirty corner boy them in the very presence of his female companion on Sunday. So he has since been identified as 46-year-old Michael Hilton, a technician of Retrieve District in Amity in the parish. So about 1:30 a.m., Hilton and his girlfriend was walking home along the Amity Main Road after attending a wake when they were confronted by the criminal elements who opened fire, hitting Hilton several times. His girlfriend, however, escaped injuries after she ran into nearby bushes. Hilton was later pronounced you-know-what at the hospital. The police have stated that they have no motive for that brutal attack. 4 people has been taken out by criminal elements in a matter of 5 days in the parish of Westmorland. So most definitely so, my peeps. The parish of Westmorland is living up to the second most murderous police division, coming in at a close second to its neighboring parish of St. James. So my peeps, this is definitely a worrying factor. Now St. James and Westmorland, I can safely say that they can be dubbed as 2 of Jamaica's most sought after parishes in terms of tourism. Many of the tourists that come to the shores of Jamaica seek out to visit either Westmorland for its tourist attraction that it has there, and also the parish of St. James for the entertainment and also for its panoramic beauty that you can definitely get from either of one of their hilly areas. And so is Westmorland. Negril has one of the most magnificent sunset when compared to the rest of the world. So we need to preserve these places and keep them intact so that the regular members of Jan Public can continue for what we would say eat a food by the visitation of these tourists. So my peeps, we definitely need to pull together and help to rid our communities or parishes of these criminal elements who is hell-bent in destroying the livelihood of our Jamaicans. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.